Next, we're in Las Vegas, Nevada, for a child visitation hearing. Parents Wealthy and Rogerio Silva have been divorced for 3 years and share custody of their 12-year-old daughter, who lives full-time with her mother. Rogerio claims he's not getting his court-ordered visitation time, and making matters worse, his ex-wife claims his daughter doesn't want to spend time with him. But before getting to the matter at hand, Wealthy Silva airs some grievances of her own against her ex-husband.
He has not paid child support. It was November, December, and January that I did not get child support or alimony. Also, none of the medical or dental has been reimbursed, ever, not one penny of that.
Child support, if there are arrearages, and medical, if there are arrearages, you need to file a schedule of arrearages and a motion, and I will hear it at the appropriate time.
Judge Rena Hughes seems ready to move past the issues unrelated to visitation, but Wealthy Silva isn't finished.
Medical and dental was filed. I remember, I believe it was 5 court dates ago, and I have submitted receipts, proper receipts.
Keep your comments to yourself.
The focus then shifts back to visitation, as the judge attempts to schedule a dinner date for father and daughter the following week.
February the 6th, that's week 1, dinner night. What time?
Rather than providing the judge an answer, Rogerio's lawyer instead has a complaint.
It's more than a week away from now, and
I'm not taking argument right now. I have listened to this case ad infinitum. I am entering orders. I expect them to be followed. I'm trying to accommodate both parties. We're not going to do this on a whim and say within 2 days he's going to have dinner with her. Mom's going to tell her it's going to happen, and we're going to get prepared for it. Okay? What time?
whatever's good for him. 5, 6.
What time?
6 p.m.
6 p.m.
But after the time is set, the child's mother has some major concerns.
And when she refuses to go, what am I to do? Because this is really not good.
We'll be here on a motion to hold you in contempt.
Is she going to have to ride in a car with him?
Yes.
Wow. You really care about my child, don't you?
I want you to keep your mouth shut and sit down. I care about your child very much. You do not. Sit down and do not talk.
We need to have a trial.
There's no need for a trial.
Oh, there he is.
Finally, the tension-filled silence is broken by a threat from the judge.
If there is contempt, and if there is withholding of the child, we will have a trial. Do you understand me clearly? You will lose custody.
Two months later, following additional visitation issues, the parents are back in court, this time with their 12-year-old daughter. But after starting the hearing, Judge Hughes gives an unusual order, telling all the adults to leave the courtroom so she can speak to the child alone. Around the same time, cameras in the courtroom are switched off. 9 minutes later, with her father now back in the courtroom, Judge Hughes awards him temporary full custody, despite the child's wishes.
You don't understand. I love her. And I'm gonna miss her so much. Please don't do this to me.
I've made a decision for your best interest.
How do you know my best interest?
I'm a grown-up and you're a child.
When the girl continues to protest the decision,
Please. I don't want to be with him.
the judge threatens to send her to a children's shelter.
If you have any difficulties, we'll go to Child Haven. It's not fun in Child Haven. In fact, they put you in a holding cell, just like it would be jail.
At the same time, the girl's mother's not allowed to re-enter the courtroom and is charged with contempt for allegedly withholding visitation. But this custody fight was far from over. Following the hearing, the girl's mother filed a complaint with the Nevada Commission on Judicial Discipline, alleging her and her daughter's civil rights were violated by Judge Hughes. In response, the commission ruled that Judge Hughes did, in fact, violate judicial code and due process by holding the mother in contempt and not allowing her to be heard during the hearing. She was also accused of awarding the father custody as a punitive measure against the child's mother. The commission issued a public remand of Judge Hughes, but the penalty would later be dropped following a successful appeal in the Nevada Supreme Court. Ultimately, the parents were awarded joint physical custody of their daughter. Thanks for being a fan of CourtCam. Subscribe to A&E to never miss a new video and catch full episodes on aetv.com.